Welcome to Celestial Guidance. I'm Sinta Danu. I'm a professional psychic and astrologer who has been studying for over 15 years and who's been doing it professionally for over the last 8 years. So today we are going to be going over the last quarter moon that happens on the 26th of August. It's going to be next Monday. And this quarter moon will have an effect from the 26th of August until about the 2nd of September. And I'm going to do a 1-card pull for each of the zodiac signs to get some more specific advice for how each of the zodiacs should handle this new moon that's coming up. Before I get started, I do have a lot of stuff coming up. So I definitely suggest you check out the website at sintadanu.com. I'll have the links in the comments and the description because there's a lot coming up. I'm doing several free classes. So I have about 4 free classes coming up. This first one is about astrology for spiritual growth and manifestation. So I'm doing this class approximately 4 times. I'm doing it once at Celebration. I'm doing it once at the Broom Circle. And it's also the same talk that I do at Body, Mind, Spirit for both Colorado Springs and Denver. All of this information I'm going to put on the website. I'm going to also have this on the Facebook group as well. So this is a really great class that goes through the planets. It's a free class. We go through the planets and how to which planets to lean into to embody certain things and manifest certain things into your life, as well as how each one of these you want to lean into it in a different way based on the element. Then I also have the Healing the Healer class that I'm doing as like a pre-class to the Chiron's Journey program. So that's something to check out if you're interested in the shadow, working with shadow work, narcissistic programming, things of that nature, and what are those things? So that's going to be the Healing the Healers class. So if you do come from a traumatic background, especially if you were raised or in deep relationship with narcissists, I definitely suggest taking the Healing the Healer class. So that one is also free. That one is at the Broom Circle. That one isn't until October 12th though. These other classes are going to be over the course of the next month into October. So definitely check out the classes. There are several free classes. It's a great way to learn astrology just to start and see if it's something you'd be interested in learning, as well as, maybe learning more about healing yourself, especially if you are a healer or spiritual practitioner. Outside of that, of course, I am doing the Astrology Basics course. I am going to be doing the next one. That next setup for this course is going to be on October 10th. And that's going to be 6 Zoom classes where we're over Zoom and I teach you about all the basics about astrology. You'll be able to read an astrology chart, a birth chart, by the end of this 6-week course. And that we're also, of course, the Chiron's Journey program is coming up. This one is starting in November. It's going to be November 14th. So if you have ever had trouble with processing your emotions and processing your trauma, this class is designed to help you process your feelings, as well as to identify negative programming from narcissists in your life that has made you self-sabotage. So that's another really interesting course that we're doing, as well as I am going to be doing more advanced courses after the Astrology Basics course and after the Chiron course in January, starting I believe January 9th, I'm doing the Stellar Insights course, which is on the 7 essential chart types. So I am going to have all of this on the website soon. All of this is going to be able to be found on my Facebook page as well. So definitely check out the website. There's a lot coming. Plus I have a lot of times where I'm going to be reading. If you go to Celebration, I'm there once or twice a month usually. So I've got dates there. I'm also going to be at several fairs coming up, including Body, Mind, Spirit, Colorado Springs, Body, Mind, Spirit, Denver in September, as well as I am going to be at the Harvest Moon Market for Kronk's Art as well. And of course, again, I'm going to put this all up on the website very soon. A lot of reading dates are coming up, and these reader dates are really special because they're at a discounted price. They're cheaper than you would get over, say, Zoom with me. So definitely check those out when you get the chance. But I'll put a lot of links in the description and, and in the comments. But yeah, definitely check those out. Tons of free classes coming up, tons of reader days coming up. Lots of chances to get a reading in person, which is pretty rare because I'm only in person at a metaphysical store about every couple times every month. So with event season coming, though, plenty of chance to see me in person, especially at these fairs. And I'm signed up for several fairs all through the next 3 months. So, and I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, free classes, paid courses on astrology as well, and of course, reader days, which are at a discounted rate. So definitely check out all the stuff. There's so much coming up. I'm going to be super busy this next 3 months. Now, that's all my spiel about everything that's going on. So I'm going to do a 1-card pull for each of the zodiac signs. Okay, Aries, stepping into your Empress energy. Make sure that you realize that you do have the power to make change, to ask for what you need, to set limits, to attract abundance, and to feel emotionally fulfilled. Step into your power. You might want to step into also maybe some dark goddess energy, do some shadow work with the Morgan, etc. But this is a time for you to step into feeling empowered about yourself and your health. Taurus, it's time to either stop trying to control everything. If you're being a control freak, you need to let go a little bit. Or if someone else is trying to control you and force you, you need to step away from that relationship. So be careful if you have someone who is narcissistic or controlling in your life. It could be time to step away from them during this new moon. It might also be a time that you need to learn to let go a little bit. I know you're really stubborn. So take into account that you might need to release control a little bit in this situation. And also you need to be more authentic and step more into yourself during this new moon, especially in regards to health. Gemini, listen to your intuition. The gods, the divine is reaching out to you. There are messages. You do have angels. They're reaching out. They want to talk to you. Listen to your intuition about what's healthy for you this new moon. Cancer. You need to spend some time alone, Cancer. It looks like you need to spend some time recovering, reflecting, focusing on yourself. Withdraw a little bit. This is time to be a little bit more restful and contemplative versus social during this time. Leo. There's something with heartbreak going on. So this could be a time to maybe heal some of your inner child, potentially some heartbreaks from the past. This could also have to do with a relationship that might come in from the past that's not healthy. But there's definitely some heartbreak here, so be careful with yourself. Be gentle with your heart. I would take some time to heal, especially around your inner child, because Leo tends to have a lot of work to do around the teenage years and the inner child. Virgo, you're in a karmic cycle. You're repeating something. You're repeating a pattern over and over again. You're doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It's time for you to recognize the pattern you're in and break it. Libra. Might be a time to step out of all that logic. I know you're really logical. You're really based on things. You really think about things being fair, equal. You think a lot about logic. This might be a time to step out of that, or it could be a warning that you are, for some reason, you're not acting logical, not seeing things clearly, not thinking clearly. But yeah, and it could be some risks with business as well. So take it as it resonates. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, you are succeeding. Success after a long struggle. So you have been fighting and working hard, and you are stepping into success. So if you don't feel like you're there, embody it. Success is coming. Success is on the way for you, Scorpio. So take some time to step into that energy if you don't feel like it's here yet. You're near the finish line. You're almost there. Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay. So it looks like you're in your feelings, Sag, and probably in a lot of pain. It seems like you're not really healing, not feeling balanced, not being able to arise above your emotions currently. Things are kind of messy. I would maybe take some time to focus on healing, focus on shadow work, take some time to yourself, because it looks like your emotions are really turbulent right now. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, so you've gotten some news and you might have misused it, or you're in risk of misusing or telling someone this news that you shouldn't. You've gained some sort of sensitive information. Be careful not to share that with everyone. So whatever news you've come across and found recently that pertains probably to someone else, and this could be like a mental health issue that someone has, a diagnosis that someone has. It could be a financial situation that someone else is in, or it could be your financial situation. Move in silence. Move in silence. Do not share this information. It's not supposed to be shared. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, so two things. So if anyone's controlling you, Aquarius, move away from that person. But also, if you're trying to be really controlling and trying to control every little detail because you know better, let go a little bit. So release your need for control a little bit, but also make sure that no one else is controlling you, which you don't let other people control you in general anyway, because you're an Aquarius, you're very rebellious. But also you need to sometimes let go of control yourself. Okay, sometimes Aquarius is a little controlling because you're a little stubborn and you're very intelligent, so you sometimes want to be in charge of everything. So let go a little bit. Relax. Pisces. Pisces, you're in an emotionally unproductive place. You need to move out of it. You're stuck in some kind of cycle. You're not able to fully process your emotions and come into a new emotional space. You might even be dealing with people that don't like you. This could be people gossiping about you. This could be toxic feminine energy that you're dealing with. It could also be people who don't want to see you succeed. But in general, you're in a place that isn't super positive, Pisces, especially emotionally. You need to fully process it and move on from the situation. It's not doing you any good. For anyone who doesn't know, we're doing the 10 planets tomorrow on the 29th. So it's a little too late to sign up for the 10 planets class if you haven't already. But if you are interested for signing up for future classes, we do have the class on the aspects next Thursday. So if you haven't signed up for the Astrology Basics course, but you would like to take the course on the aspects, you can sign up for it. You just pay on PayPal and I'll email you the email that you use for PayPal and everything. But yeah, so there's that. And of course, the Astrology Basics course is coming up again. So if you didn't get a chance to buy the bundle to take all 6 classes to learn how to read charts, it's starting on October 10th, and I will be putting the link to sign up for that. But yeah, and that's my spiel for today. So I'm going to get out of here. Bye.